is hard work, and third is technique. So as far as the memory is concerned, that's the question that is always asked to me. When I say these three things are important, the next question comes, what is the technique? I say technique is the least important. This is the problem. When I'm telling Allah is most important, no one asks that how to get Allah's help. No one asks me how to strive. So far, I have told these three things to thousands of people. Everyone asks me, next question, Brother Zakir, what is the technique? That means they aren't paying attention. I said number one is Allah's help. Number two is striving. Third is technique. It is the least important. But yet the next counter question is, Brother Zakir, what is the technique? The technique is the Quran. That first get Allah's help. If Allah helps you, you will surely be successful. And if you strive, you have to get success. If you don't get success, you haven't strived properly. I mean, to a person who could not speak, alhamdulillah, there are hundreds of thousands of people coming to hear. It is because of Allah's help. There's no other way. Training what we do, we show that it is possible with Allah's help. Your technique is last and the least important. For example, he told me, son, did anyone train you? I said, no. Me? Did anyone train me? I'm a 6th standard pass. So therefore, all the training programs are useless. He used to tell me. See, I'm untrained. Do you get training? Did I train you? I said, no. So, how you picked up? You had the jazba, you had the passion. When you started, so did I come to train you? I said, no. Then he realized that his Dawah training programs weren't successful. But then, alhamdulillah, we got a compromise. Our training programs have been successful because we changed the course, alhamdulillah. So the thing is, Allah's help is number one. Allah's help, then comes striving, then comes technique. People know many other better techniques. You go in MBA, they have the technique of memory called the triangle, and their technique called pegging, which I came to know afterwards, that these techniques do exist. But with all your pegging and all your triangle, we had many students who had an MBA, and they had learned. But when they come to the training program, they forget Allah's help and they try the technique and they go down. And in the starting, they're on top in memory. But by the time 2 days, 5 days, 1 week goes, then they go behind. Plus, we had trainers, even in IRF, who came to our school, who could say things. Tell me 30 new things and I'll tell. I said, okay, fine. You're a Muslim. I'll tell you the names of surahs with the numbers. Can you repeat it? No. No, see, why you want to test me? I said, I'm going to test you. When you say you can repeat anything, so the thing that all these techniques have got certain pros and cons, which doesn't work anywhere and everywhere. So techniques are important, not that it's not important, it is important. But the main thing is Allah's help. So the best technique is, sister, that you strive with ikhlas, with khulus, and submit your will to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're bound to get results. In any project. We started IRF, we never knew it was going to turn out to be one of the largest private organizations in the world, alhamdulillah. We never thought. To employ one person, we were thinking whether he wanted 1,000 rupees, we said 600 rupees. So should we pay him 1,000 or not? We had a meeting. And then we agreed. One employee. So the thing is that the more you strive in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah opens up your pathways. Then when we started the school, many people told me, Brother Zakir, you have reached international level in the Dawah. Don't start a school. School is very difficult to operate. And it's headache. It's a different feel altogether. If you go and open a school, Islamic school, then your dawah will go down. And what they said was not wrong, they were right. But we started, alhamdulillah. And I did not realize that it was such a big time-consuming work. But when we started the school, our dawah activity increased. Alhamdulillah. The parents take part, they started joining, and now dawah increased. So what I thought that I'll give only 2 years for the school. First, I'll give 25% of the first 2 years. And then later on, I may give 5-10% sufficient. I give 75% for the first 3-4 years. 75%. Because I didn't realize it would take so much of my time. Now we are giving about 25% of the time to the school. It's continuing, alhamdulillah. Then we jumped into a new project called Peace TV. People said, oh, television channel. Going to start a channel. What about the Dawah organization and the school? Alhamdulillah. Many people objected it's difficult, but alhamdulillah, we jumped into the project. And alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah. And the results and the reports, mashallah, so good. It has changed people's life. In Oman, the letters we received and the comments we received, there was a young girl of the age of 17. She's the daughter of one of the writers of the book that is there for the children. And she said that she saw a few weeks before her parent watching Peace TV. And I saw your speech, and that nearly enthralled me. You were unlike the people who were like Maulanas, quoting only Arabic or jabbering. I don't want to say everything because it would be not nice for me to say. But what she wrote, the comments, and from this day, I have changed the direction of my life. And many things she said which is not right for me to repeat here. It would be wrong for me to repeat here. But imagine it is changing people's lives. So once we started the school as a factory for Dais, now the channel is there, which is a bigger project, mashallah. So we have to keep on striving with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will take care. As long as the direction is right, as long as you follow Quran and Sunnah is right. So coming back to the question about the memory, it is following the guidance of Allah and His Rasul. We should not bother what the world is saying. People are more bothered what the world is saying, than what will happen, what will not happen. You should be bothered what Allah and His Rasul says. And I have always said that in my talks, and even again I'm saying, that if anyone points out to me what I'm doing wrong from Quran Hadith, I will change. Don't tell do this and do that advice. The advice you can give me, I may follow, I may not follow. But if you want to say I'm doing something wrong, proof from Quran Hadith, I will change immediately. For other things, I may follow, I may not follow you, I may agree with you, I may not agree with you. So the main thing rather should be following the advice of Allah and His Rasul, and then you'll get the main success. Even if the advice of the experts clash with Allah and His Rasul, follow Allah and His Rasul first. And this way, sister, and the other techniques about the things that you learn in the Dawah training program is not that important as much as Allah's help is important, and striving in His way. And the more you strive, inshallah, you will see that Allah will open up your pathways. Hope that answers the question, sister. Any brother?